Hi there, good afternoon. This is Reykjavik. The Galaxy Pod Hostel is where I'm staying for about $30 per night. Today is December 6th. It is about 1:45 in the afternoon. It is currently 36 degrees Fahrenheit, which is about 2 degrees Celsius. Now, December is low season in Iceland, so I checked the prices for the same hostel there in August, and it was a bit more expensive, about $54. And so that is definitely going to be a factor when it comes to your trip to Iceland, slipping on the ice here. So today, I have a reservation at the Sky Lagoon. Many people will have heard of the Blue Lagoon, the very popular and touristy Iceland experience, a huge hot spring pool that I went to the last time that I was in Iceland 3 years ago. But there is a new one that is much closer and more convenient. The Sky Lagoon sounds similar to the Blue Lagoon, but whereas the Blue Lagoon is about a 45-minute or so drive outside of Reykjavik, the Sky Lagoon is right on the edge of town, a few kilometers away. And so I'm going to maybe get a Uber, because I'm pretty sure that Uber works in Reykjavik. I think I used it the last time I was here, otherwise a taxi. But anyways, I'm going to walk into the center of the town here, city, small city, the only thing you could call a city in Iceland, of course the capital, and give a quick little idea of some of the prices at the restaurants. But I kind of gotta run here, or rather catch my ride out to the Sky Lagoon. So my breakfast there was a light breakfast, juice, milk, skyr, which is a Icelandic yogurt-like food, and a cracker sandwich there. "66 degrees north." That is the Arctic Circle. The Arctic Circle passes through Iceland, just barely, a tiny island called Grimsey, which is actually north of the main island of Iceland. But anyways, we are a good ways north here. And so I forget exactly how much my breakfast there added up to. It wasn't too much, but I bought it right down here at a little grocery store, and I'm planning to buy the same stuff again later after I come back from the Sky Lagoon, and so I will show the prices later. But there is some really great news on the subject of prices in Iceland, which is that the exchange rates have changed considerably from my previous 2 visits here. I was here in 2016 and 2019, and both times then the exchange rate versus the US dollar was $1 equals about 105 to 110 Icelandic kroner. They use the krona here, singular, and plural is kroner. But now you give them $1 and you get 130 Icelandic kroner back. That is a big difference, which basically takes off about 20 to 25% of the prices compared to when I was here before. And so that makes things a lot more reasonable. And also, of course, if you come in off-season, that will help a lot in terms of hotel prices and rental cars. So this is the main central bus station over there. I guess I could catch a bus probably to the Sky Lagoon. Let's try to find out if that is possible. Actually, I believe that you would have to change buses, because I was talking with a guy, a Swedish guy, who stayed in my hostel, and he went to the Sky Lagoon, and he had said that he figured out that you have to change buses, and so it sounded like kind of a pain. So I think I will skip the bus option and look for an Uber or a taxi. But let's take a quick look at some menus and see some food prices, because that is where it can really hit the wallets, is the price of restaurants. And that is the grocery store where I bought my breakfast items. Also, thought that I would mention, for anyone who saw my video in Tangier, Morocco, in which I went to a shop there and bought a couple of scarves. Here it is. And also, I find it funny that I'm wearing the same shirt that I wore in my first video that I recorded in Iceland 5 years ago. Shiva. Got this in Bogota, Colombia. This is the main Laugaveggur pedestrian walking street with all of the restaurants and shops along it. Center Hotels, that might be a good place to stay, nice and centrally located. And out there, a bay and the mountains. Snorabraut. So here we have a place called Stoke, food on the go. And the prices are not bad, especially with the new exchange rate. So the prices of a Icelandic lamb soup, fish and chips, and cheeseburger and chips is all 1,990 kroner, and that is $15.30. So that is not a bad deal. That is one of the cheaper restaurants, I believe. And so notice the streets. It is very different from when I was here previous visits. It is empty. It is a ghost town. It is a Monday. It was a little busier on Saturday when I recorded the other video, in which there was a Christmas market going on at the end of this street here. But this is definitely not the norm for the main tourist spot in Reykjavik. So here we go at Rektin. Classic burger for 1,700 Icelandic kroner. Truffle burger for 1,790 kroner. So these prices are not bad. I remember prices of burgers when I was here before being more like 2,500 kroner instead of 1,800. So maybe the restaurants have dropped some of their prices as a result of maybe realizing it was too expensive for a lot of people. All right, so we got the Old Iceland restaurant. Here's where it gets a bit more expensive. Main courses, 4,190. Pan-fried fillet of ling, so some sort of a fish. Cod, 44.90. A soup for 34.90, so that is where you get kind of a taste of the especially high prices. A bowl of soup for, that's like around 30 bucks. Fish of the day for 41.90. Lamb, ribeye, and slow-cooked shoulder of lamb, 55.90. That is like more than $40. Three-course menu, 7,900. So we've got some really nice and cheap prices here. Hot dog and a Coke for 650 kroner, that is like $5. Roll with ham and cheese. A plate of noodles for just 500. Sandwich for 700. And here, Himalayan fast food. And then Shanghai restaurant, Chinese, I assume. So there are lots of choices along this street here. Also, bonus, grocery store. Okay, I have like 15 minutes to get to the Sky Lagoon, and it's about a 10-minute drive. I need to get to a place where I can either order the Uber or else get a taxi. So, time to make a move here. Uber is not available in Reykjavik anymore. That's a shame. I'm sure that I used it the last time that I was here. So lesson learned. Now I gotta find a taxi real quick if possible. I'm sure if I'm 10 minutes late it won't be a big deal, but okay, taxi. Seems likely on this main road up here. So taxi right there. He drove right past me and I waved at him. Not sure if he saw me or not. He might have a customer already that he's going to. And here's another one, but Well, he waved at me. And what about this guy? Sky Lagoon?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, I will put my mask on 1 second. And so you can see out there the big church that I showed in my last video at the center of town. So Reykjavik is stretching out there, but there is a waterway here that you have to drive around. So it's a bit of a drive. It would be a very, very long walk. So it was a 11-minute taxi ride, and that cost 3,360 Icelandic kroner, which is $26. Now I'm at the Sky Lagoon here. So this is the Sky Lagoon. I'm not sure where the... Looking for the entrance here. I guess it's out this way. There you go. Sky Lagoon, Iceland. So I got the mid-range package. I'm confused, like where's the entrance? I guess this is it right here. No? Excuse me. Where's the entrance? Ah, okay, it's kind of hidden back there. Thank you. Thanks. This is weird, like there's no, you know, signage or anything here, just that one sign there, and then this is like tucked back in. Okay, so I got the mid-range package for 10,000 kroner. There's a cheaper, more basic option, which is 7,000 kroner, or about $55, and a more expensive option as well. All right, I am looking forward to soaking in some hot water.
We use these to open and close the lockers in the changing room.
Gotcha.
And we also use these to purchase beverages at the bar and food at the cafe.
Okay.
You can assign the card to the wristband to make the checkout faster. Would you like to do so?
Assign the card to the wristband? I see. So like when I buy a drink or something, then it will charge to that?
Card otherwise, you can just assign stuff to your wristband and then pay for it in the checkout. You can also do it like that.
Oh, I see. So the package that I got includes this 7-step process. Step 1, the lagoon. Cold plunge, sauna, cold mist, body scrub, hydrate every pore, steam, and then shower and back to the lagoon. That is with the mid-range package. And here we go. Into the Sky Lagoon. And I'm not the only one filming, so obviously nobody minds. Hello. So, an important thing that I wanted to mention is that there are other cheaper options for hot tubs and swimming pools in Iceland in general, and especially in Reykjavik. So the past 3 days in a row, and I went to a local swimming pool, and it also has hot tubs that was about a mile walk from my hostel there. I will show the entrance. I didn't want to film inside because it's more like a local place. But the entrance fee there is only 1,000 Icelandic kroner, which is like $8. And really awesome place with a massive pool, like an Olympic-sized pool with lanes for swimming, and then multiple different hot tubs of different temperatures, a cold plunge, which was too cold. I could barely get in it, but really good place, and a much, much cheaper deal. Also, I wanted to mention that as far as the prices at the restaurants, then there are no added taxes. The price that you see is the final price. Tipping is not a thing in Iceland. And so whatever you see the price on the menu at the restaurants, that's it. That is the final price. Nice place. Very misty and mystical. All right, where can I get a beer? I'm pretty sure that it's available. I don't think that it is included in the price, whereas at the Blue Lagoon, then a drink was included in the entry ticket price. Wow, it seriously opens up here. It's massive. Wait, it's like, oh, I think that there's like a wall right here. Okay, it looked like it just went straight into the bay. I see. That is wild how it just like blends in. There we go. All right, I see people got drinks. Let's go find one.
My dream bar. Like I heard the cart in the plane moving past my head.
Excuse me? Where do we get the drinks? Over here. Thanks.
Yeah, the sun's gone down.
Here's the bar. It was shrouded in the mist.
All the lights are really
So there are varying temperatures. It just got a lot hotter through here. So it's pretty cool how you can just kind of wander around and find the perfect temperature for whatever you want. So Goal is the national beer of Iceland. Also they got white wine, apple, hard cider, Frism Bianco, 11%, whatever that is. Champagne, maybe. Hello, a Goal, please. Thank you very much.
Sky Lagoon.
Yeah.
You saw a racket of towels there.
Oh, we can take some.
Yeah, of course. It's really
All right, now we're talking. Average beer, it does the trick. Okay, let's do the 7-step process. Find out where that starts. First, what is this? Is this the cold? Yes, okay. Step number 2 after the lagoon. Oh man, yeah, it is cold, but it is not as cold as the one at the local place. It was almost impossible to get into. It was like 6 to 8 degrees Celsius, the other one. This one's a couple of degrees warmer. Yeah, this is doable. This is nice to get the contrast between the hot and the cold, open up the blood vessels. I like to just kind of hang here for a while, as long as I can. If you don't move, then it is less cold when you stop your body moving against the water. And then I can just kind of hang here for a good 3-4 minutes or so. Hello. What is the next step?
Do you have your black wristband?
Yes.
Yes. So the first step was the lagoon. That is the cold plunge.
Yep, just did that one. I did it, yep. Good couple of minutes in there.
Number 3, which is a sauna.
Oh, brilliant. Oh, this is the view that I saw before. Yeah, cool. Thanks. It's almost easier to get in the cold pool because you just do it, you get in, and then you're all immersed. This is just a little droplets of cold water beating down on you. It is definitely invigorating.
Step number 5.
Okay.
This is our body scrub.
It's what?
Body scrub.
Body scrub, okay.
And you can just put it in the body but not on the face.
Oh, I see.
And once you have it on, you'll go to the steam bath.
So just here, kind of rub
Yeah,
it.
use these benches over here.
And just use one normally?
Yeah.
Or? Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Into these steam rooms. There's a waterfall here. Let's see if this is hot or cold water. It's warm. It's like lukewarm, not hot, but not cold. So that was an amazing experience. Highly recommend it. However, I would say that for me, it is kind of a one-time deal because you have the other hot tubs and pools much closer within Reykjavik there. Instead of having to do this drive out here or the drive out to the Blue Lagoon, because even though this is close to Reykjavik, then as you saw, 26 bucks for a taxi. You can also set up a bus ride out here and back with Reykjavik excursions, which is probably a better way to go. In my usual style, then I didn't really book things in advance here. I did book it online in advance, but just like an hour or so beforehand, and I hadn't looked into the transportation situation, as you saw there, thinking that I might be able to catch an Uber. And so you might want to do some advanced research there and book the transportation in advance. Now, I asked them at the desk there, and there is a bus that comes, but it only comes like twice a day apparently. It leaves at like 3:30 and then 5:30 p.m. It is currently 4:45, so I could hang around for 45 minutes, but I'd rather just get on moving. Apparently there is a bus stop, which is the place that you would have to change if you take the bus from Reykjavik. It is a 10-minute walk. And then there I should be able to catch a bus that goes like every 30 minutes or so. So that is what I'm counting on for now. So I'm back on the main street here in central Reykjavik. The Brass Kitchen and Bar. Classic burger, $29.90. So basically 3,000 kroner for a bunch of the options here. And then fish and chips. That sounds very good. 3,800 kroner, so about $30.